Hey guys, what's up? I wanted to do a quick post-NAMM vlog. Talk about some things that I saw, some of the video I shot, and just some maybe general thoughts I had on the show and the people at the show overall. First of all, some of you, and I don't know if you're pulling my leg or what, said you were at Carl's Jr.'s. We weren't there. We were there. There's video of it. If you go back a couple videos, you'll see that. There were quite a few people who made it. We were at the one on Harbor Avenue, the one really close to NAMM. And I'm sure there's more than one Carl's Jr.'s on Harbor, but to my knowledge there's only one that's within walking distance of NAMM. That's the one we were at. Quite a few people did show up. So if you went to the wrong Carl's Jr.'s, I apologize that I maybe didn't make it more clear. I know there was one on Catella and there was one several miles away on Harbor, but we were at the one close to NAMM. So, and it was a good time. And check out that video. In fact, go back and check out a lot of the videos. What happens is that usually I'll post a video and people are real keen to watch my last video that I posted. But not very often will they go back 2 or 3 videos. They just concentrate on the last video. Well, for the NAMM stuff, it's kind of time sensitive. If you don't get it posted pretty quick after the show, nobody cares at all anymore. So I did a bit of a flood with the NAMM vids. And I shot more than I thought I shot, and most of it I thought was alright, so I posted it. So there's a lot of video you may not have seen. Please go back and watch them. There's some good stuff in there. There's some funny stuff. There's some cool gear. Check it out. And also, please leave comments and ratings. And if you see someone has left a good positive comment and some jerk has come along and given them a thumbs down, be sure to give them a thumbs up. There are haters out there who like to give thumbs down on good comments and even like 1 star on good videos, or decent videos anyway, that deserve more than 1 star. Welcome to the world of haters. Some people out there in YouTube land are not exactly what you would call mature and positive and productive. They like to hate. That's just kind of how things go. Let's see, what else? Alright, let's talk about the people at NAMM. Got to spend some really good FaceTime with DJ Mikey Mike. Now, I met Mikey officially like a year ago. And we've talked, we saw each other at Mobile Beat. We do Skype a lot, email back and forth. Of course, watch each other's videos. But you know, nothing really beats FaceTime. And Mikey and I have never really had the opportunity to have some one-on-one FaceTime. We did this time, and we got to know each other a lot better than I think we knew each other before. And it was a real good positive experience, and I really enjoyed it. And I've got nothing but good things to say about Mikey Mike. Not only is he a fantastic DJ, but he's got some great ideas. He wants to share them with you. He's very passionate about what he does, and he is just a good guy. So it was a pleasure, Mikey. Thank you very much. Abstract and Stilo. 2 guys who, again, I'll run into, but I don't get to spend a lot of time with. Got to spend time with Abstract and Stilo this time, and what a pleasure that was. What a couple of really nice guys. Now, if you saw Stilo walking down the street, you might cross the street to avoid him. Sometimes. He looks a little intimidating. Well, let me tell you, you talk about just a really good-hearted gold kind of guy. And Abstract, same thing. I mean, what nice guys. Thank you so much, both of you, for your hospitality while I was in town, and just being who you are. And I look forward to seeing you guys at Mobile Beat coming up real soon, just a couple weeks away. Jay Brannon. Didn't get to spend a lot of time with Jay this time, not as much as I normally do. We did make some attempts to hang, but when you go out sometimes at these types of shows, other people show up and you want to give them time to. Jay and I eventually caught up, and in the last video I posted, you'll see that we had a rap session with Mikey Mike having some drinks, and Jay definitely expressed himself in that video, so check that one out. Who else do I want to talk about here? Who was cool? Chris Bedke, who, last but not least, thank you so much. Chris, the plan was not to go stay with Chris. The plan was to hang with Big Daddy, but I don't know if you guys saw the vlog. He tripped and fell over a little purse dog, about 6 pounds. And if you've ever seen Big Daddy, that's laughable. But he did, and he busted up his leg, popped some pins out of his ankle and his leg. And he's okay, but he wasn't able to meet me at the airport. Instead, I took a cab to American DJ, where I got to hang out with Brian, Brian's great too. Brian Dowdle, American DJ, what a nice guy. Everybody at American DJ is really cool. Saw Scott, saw Brad Reed, saw Toby, quite a few of the American DJ family. And their facility was wonderful. But Chris was cool enough to come out and get me and bring me out to Inland Empire. We did a gig together, and thank you so much, Chris. Thank you for just being a cool dude. Thank you to Susan for your hospitality and putting up with me, and thank you to Sarah the Pig for sharing a yard with me. There were a lot of other people we ran into. We got to spend some time with. Thank you. Thanks to everybody who came to Carl's. Thanks to everybody who I had the opportunity to hang out and talk to at NAMM. Thanks to the good people at Pioneer, Lopez, DJ Unique, Pulse. Didn't get to hang with Pulse too much, unfortunately. Pulse is just a really nice dude. But it just didn't happen this time. Mobile Beat's coming. It'll happen. And anybody I missed, Tom Ferret. Thanks, Tom. We did the contest drawing for the DP2. Go back and watch that if you missed it. Yeah, it was a good, positive show. Now, some of you have made the criticism, and it's a valid criticism, that I didn't get maybe your favorite gear on video or visit their booth or spend much time on their booth. And I wanted to address that. There's a reason for it. Now, when I do these travel vlogs, when I go to these trade shows, I'm there to see the people, I'm there to see gear, and I'm there to spend time with positive individuals who give me the time of day. And time is of the essence. If I go to the American DJ booth and I'm greeted, and Brian or Alfred or Tom Ferret or anybody is cool enough to take me through the product line and talk to me, I'm going to shoot that video. If I go to Pioneer and Unique or Pulse or Jay or Dave or anybody there is cool enough to extend their kindness and talk me through some products, they're going to get video too. But if I go to a booth and whether or not I've met the representative there or not, sometimes I have, and I don't even get eye contact, you're not going to get a lot of video on that booth. Because, man, I got better things to do. I got a lot of video this time, and I don't have time to shoot video for people who aren't cool with me. It's not that I don't like their product. It's not that you don't want to see their product. It's that whoever their representative is didn't decide that I was worthwhile enough to even make eye contact with. And I get it. You know, some companies out there don't need my silly YouTube videos to promote their products, but then in turn they don't get my silly YouTube videos to promote their products. So that's kind of how that works. And it's unfortunate. But it's okay, because we did get some good stuff. And once again, if you haven't gone back and watched the videos, please go back and watch them. Comment, rate. There was a flood, and there's probably something in there that you might enjoy. The only other thing I wanted to say about NAMM, and I hate to be negative, it's not really negative, it's just kind of more of a criticism. There was a big after party at the Hilton on Saturday night. And what happens at this NAMM after party is it's a big lobby at the Hilton, big facility. What they normally do is have a couple stages, and they have bands in there, and they're performing, entertaining, and showcasing. Well, this year Reinberger said, hey, wait a minute, there are DJs at this show too, and DJ companies, and we would like to be represented as well. So we ended up with 4 main personalities representing mobile DJing at the Hilton after party. We had DJ Ken Heath, one of the nicest men in the world, the coolest guy you ever going to want to meet. You may have seen him on the Pro DJ forums. He's awesome. Just, I don't use the word awesome a lot, but he is just an awesome guy. I love Ken. He did a performance on the B-52 Prodigy, and he did a set that a lot of us can relate to. It was very mobile DJ. And then Sparky B stepped up. He was the hype man. And for those of you who don't know Sparky, talk about a cool dude. Now, I really do feel like when I do my performances and I get into the zone, I'm a pretty good hype man. And I don't know if that's really been expressed on video much, but I feel like I do a pretty good job with it. But I don't even come close to the hype man that Sparky B is. We can all learn a lot from Sparky B just watching him work a crowd. He's fearless. And I like to try to think I'm fearless, but not as fearless as Sparky. And people like him, and they respond to him. And then we had Jay Brannon, good friend of mine, my BFF. That's right, my BFF. He did a metal set, like a hardcore metal set. And I got video of that. It's in the last one that was posted. Check it out. What was so cool about his set was when you walked into the Hilton, there were probably somewhere between 1,500 and maybe 2,500 people in the Hilton lobby. It was huge. And most of them looked like they just fell off a tour bus with Slayer. And we're talking about rock and roll dudes. And then there's mobile DJs in here playing. Well, what are you going to do? You going to play the Macarena? No. Jay looked around and he said, all right, I'm going to play to this room. And he did. And he just did a wonderful job. And they were very, very, very receptive to what he did. Please go back and watch the last video. Jay is playing, he's banging his head, he's having a great time. And it's all music video, it's all on the DVD J's. And then DJ Unique Lopez pops up. And he does what he does best, which is a really cool, more clubby, hypey set. It's really good. If you've never seen a DJ Unique Lopez set, I encourage you to do so. He does some really great work. Everybody, and the cool thing about Mr. Lopez is that he is a very positive individual. Somebody made the comment to me that, you know, boy, the last thing I want to do is either open for Unique or close for him. And I said, you know, as good as he is, I wouldn't mind it, because Unique would be positive about what I did and he would tell me, hey, good job. He's a very supportive, cool dude like that, and I really appreciate that from Unique. I don't think I've ever said much about Unique, but I've known of him for a couple years. We've kind of gotten to know each other a little bit, and I got nothing but good things to say. Good guy. That's the kind of guy that I want to associate with. There's a guy like DJ Unique Lopez. He did his set, and he did a fantastic job. But having said that, we had some great talents on stage. Not everybody had great criticism for him. And I thought that was strange. I think, okay, the mobile DJs out there have a preconceived notion. DJs themselves have a preconceived notion as to what mobile DJing should be. Some people think it's about dancing. Some people think it's about mixing. Some people think it's about, being a hype man. And some people really think it's about them. Now, when I go to these types of performances, or anything, even when I go to a concert, I am always there as an observer. It's part of being a performer for me. I don't clap. I never clap. If I go to a comedy show, I laugh. It's a funny joke. But I don't clap. I'm watching the performer, and I'm watching the audience, and I'm seeing how the performer is connecting with the audience. Now, I thought that everyone did a fantastic job. Everyone connected with the audience the best they could with what they had to work with, which was a bunch of rockers. And we were the new guys on the block. We were the DJs walking in saying, hey, check us out, we're representing. And it was a real positive thing, but not all the comments were positive. And I don't know why. I don't know why someone would critique Sparky for being a good hype man, unless they think that the mobile DJ business shouldn't be about his kind. Or I don't know why someone would critique Ken Heath for doing his mobile set, because he did exactly that, a great mobile set. I don't know why they would critique Jay for doing a metal set. Well, I think I kind of know, because they don't like it. But you know what? The show wasn't maybe for you if you didn't like Jay's set. Maybe the show was for the other 1,500 to 2,500 people or more, however many people were in the lobby. Maybe it was for them. And maybe if you had looked around, you would have said, oh, okay, I get it. I like positive people. I try to be very positive on my YouTube channel. I try to be positive with sharing information with all of you. And yeah, every once in a while I'll go off on a rant like this. It's not really a negative rant. It's more of a, hey, come on, wake up. You know, if you really paid attention to what was going on around you, instead of hating or feeling threatened, or whatever the case might be, maybe you'd actually learn something. I don't know. You're going to get it no matter where you go. You get haters on YouTube comments, you get haters on chat boards, you get haters in your local area, and you get haters at international trade shows. It's everywhere you go. So my advice to all of you is if you are spending time with a hater, either point it out to them that they're a hater and they need to knock it off, or disassociate yourself with that person as much as possible, because it's going to rub off on you and it's going to make you a miserable shit. Anyway, that's my vlog, and that's my rant about NAMM 2010. Had a great time. Thank you to everyone who I had the pleasure of connecting with. And I'll see most of you in Las Vegas in a couple weeks for the Mobile Beat Show. It could be a big show. Guys, last minute, get your tickets. Man, I'm telling you, it's going to be great. And I'm not just saying that. I don't give a shit if you go or not. I mean, really. I mean, I don't have any personal interest in whether you go or not. But I talked to so many great DJs and vendors who are going. And, man, I'm telling you, the networking is fantastic. Just absolutely phenomenal. And if you're a gearhead, plenty of that too. And if you want to do seminars on business, plenty of that too. It's going to be a great show. So anyway, that's it. I'm signing off, and I'll be making a video in the next day or two. Practice and enjoy.